So hi, well, the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
It's been a minute since we've live streamed.
It's only been a week. Oh, 2 weeks.
Well, it feels like it's been a minute. Before this, Glory had me laughing so hard I banged my chair, the armrests, and I've been fucking with it ever since because I swear it's just slightly off of where I had it before I banged my armrests. So Glory's been laughing at me for the past 5 minutes because I kept bringing my chair all the way up.
Yeah.
Slowly inching it down, bringing it back up, fucking moving it around and shit.
He's moving it up, moving it backwards. I'm like, it's fine. It looks fine.
You look the same, man. You haven't changed. So that's what I've been doing before we went live. Last time we spoke was 2 Fridays ago. Well, the last time we did this was 2 Fridays ago. Friday the 13th. On that day, I saw Highwind on his album release show. And I said I would talk about it. You're talking about how
great.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be great. I was right. It was great. Idle Wave is cool live. Marigold is cool live. So it was a pretty cool show. That's all. Sorry. Sorry for making you guys wait for that.
That was worth the wait, if I'm being honest. That was great.
The show was sick. You know, I didn't know that the venue was as tiny as it was, though. Like, I've never been to the Saint in Asbury Park before, and I was like, holy shit, it's like a fucking, like, alleyway is like how fucking big the damn room is. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. It looked like the venue looked big in the pictures.
It's not big.
Wow, the photographers did good then.
The photographers did their job.
They killed it, yeah.
So that was great. Upcoming shows got Prince Daddy and Lahina tomorrow. And then nothing.
Whoa. Sorry, I completely forgot about that one. Snuck up on me. I was like, "Whoa, really?"
Yeah, because that snuck up on me too. It was like, not gonna go. Oh, you want to go? Yeah, sure, I'll go.
Yeah.
And then on Friday, I got Nothing More and Asking Alexandria. I don't have my ticket for that yet, so if anybody would like to buy my ticket, I'm accepting donations for tickets to the Asking Alexandria show on Friday in New Jersey. Thank you. It's worth a shot, guys. And then I need everyone to pray for me tomorrow. Trying for Harry Styles tickets.
That's tomorrow?
That is tomorrow at 12 p.m.
I thought that would have been like Friday. Oh,
no.
12 p.m.?
Yeah. I'll see you on the other side. I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, man. Keep me updated.
So yeah, I need everyone to pray for me on that. And then, I mean, the last time we did this, we were like, holy shit, Mike Chem put out a new song. Holy shit, Mike Chem's played a bunch of live shows since the last time
like
we did
5.
one of these fucking things.
Yeah.
Been pretty nuts. I, can't wait to see him 3 times. Setlist has been pretty cool each night.
Yeah,
some nights better than others, though.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing just like random set lists for every night, because I know if they had a set, like, we're only doing these couple songs for this UK run, everybody would have a problem. So it's like, you can't be mad,
And I know, like, everybody and their mother's going to like fucking 17 shows each, so it's like you'll see the whole.
Okay, well,
you'll see their whole discography. Well, you live in like the middle of buttfuck nowhere, so
okay. I'm traveling to see them. Please drop a DC show so I can go to 2 shows and I can meet somebody online at said show.
Come to New Jersey.
No, don't go to New Jersey. Don't.
They already are. Add a third Jersey
not
show.
Not anymore.
Add a third one.
God, dude. It's ridiculous. How many times do you need to go to New Jersey? I get that's like their hometown, right?
It's their hometown, bro.
Nobody cares.
I mean, they sold out 2 nights. So people care.
Some people care. I don't care. Oh, yeah. And are you seeing Parks at those dates?
Albany.
Sick and twisted. Sick and twisted. I'm gonna. Oh my god.
That's the whole reason why we're going to Albany is for. I was like, yo, Sam. Water Parks, Mike Chem, clear your fucking calendars, figure out a way to get there. We're fucking going to Albany, man. Like, if you're not going, I'm going alone. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's actually their first arena show. because they're obviously doing a bunch of dates, but I think that date is the first one they jump on. So that would be their first arena show. So I got so many flexes in one go.
I hate you right now. I really do. I really do. I'm gonna hack your Ticketmaster and I'm gonna take the ticket. And I'm not even gonna go to the show.
The funny thing is, it's not even on Ticketmaster.
What?
It's on Access.
I'm gonna hack your Access.
That's why when those tickets went on sale, the second round, everyone was like, "Oh my god, the fucking Ticketmaster broke!" And I came in, I was like, "I got my tickets," because it was on Access. It was the only date. It was the only date on Access. And I was wigging out because Access is usually the website that breaks, not Ticketmaster. I was like, "Oh, this is great. This is the one time I wanted it to be on Access, I guess."
Yeah.
So yeah, but the setlist has been cool. They played. It's not a fashion statement. It's a fucking death wish. I was super excited about that. They sound checked Disenchanted last night. I love that song. It, though. No, but all of the songs that they've sound checked, they've played a couple nights later. So we're gonna hear that at some point. They've either been. Did they sound check or did they play Ambulance?
They played Ambulance. It was on the set list last night.
That's Glory's favorite song or whatever.
My third favorite My Chem song. I don't need. You're a Bullet stan. You are. Oh my god. You're not like the other girls, Shane.
You're calling me a Bullet stan. I'm wearing a Limp Bizkit shirt. We get it. I don't shower. That's fine.
You listen to Papa Roach and Korn.
Did I tell you I bought my third vinyl copy of Bullets like 2 weeks ago? I saw because I
thought you were broke.
Okay, listen. I am.
But so why are you buying 3 copies?
I wanted
and you're still collecting the water park stuff, Shane.
Okay, listen.
And how are you going to afford Harry Styles tickets?
I'm not sure.
Buying 50th variants.
The water parks thing is up for debate because I thought about it more. I told my brain, I don't need all of it. I'm also running out of room. Plus, My Chem is going to drop an album. If I'm going to variant collect anything, it would be the My Chem.
It would be that. Yeah, me too. That would be difficult. Like, that is a challenge.
That's a challenge and probably a very expensive one.
What if it's a double?
That
LP.
Makes it even worse.
That makes it even
more pricey. But so I talked myself out of that one, so that saves me a bunch of money right there.
Okay, good.
And then Harry Styles, I don't know what to do about that one. Everything else you mentioned, completely valid points. I pulled the money out of my butt. I don't know.
That's fair. Was it a nice variant at least? What was it?
Just standard black. Listen, man, I had wanted it. I want it.
Standard black variant.
I want all of the variants, but the problem is they pressed a bunch of them before I could even talk, and those are very expensive now. So I'm like collecting all of the ones that I can get my hands on, and the standard black one because you couldn't find the standard black for a while.
Really,
like it was worth something at one point because they just hadn't pressed it in forever.
Oh, but they did a repress,
and then they did a repress, and I found it for $20 at a vinyl store in Princeton. And I was like, Sam, I'm buying this. I would have gotten that too. I'm like, I'm buying this. I don't care. And then it also, because I bought 2 My Chem vinyls on that day, I bought another copy of 3 Cheers too, the Urban Outfitters one. And both times, like when I went up, I'm wearing a Frank shirt. My partner's wearing a My Chem shirt. So, and I guess the cashiers were both My Chem fans. So we were talking about My Chem, and they're like asking about the new song. And the Urban Outfitters girl told me, because I was buying 3 Cheers, she's like, "That's such an underrated album." Like,
it has their biggest song on it.
It's the album that shot them into fame. It's why they can sell out these arenas today.
3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge is My Chemical Romance's most underrated album.
That's what she said. That is what the
Are you sure you weren't like carrying your Bullets vinyl?
No, I'm dead serious. That's exactly what she said to me when she was scanning it and like putting it in the bag.
There's no maybe she meant like that's their best.
Well, she could have, but like she used the word underrated.
Underrated. That makes no sense.
I was as blown away as you are. I was like, yeah, wasn't gonna get into it with the Urban Outfitters employee about how it's not their most underrated album. Like,
bro, I would have been like, well, actually, little emoji. Actually.
Like, I don't give enough of a shit. I was just like, yeah,
great album.
Yeah, it's a great album. It's so underrated that this pressing was the one that out of the 3 that your company pressed was the one that sold out first, and that's why I'm buying it now.
What color was it? What was it?
It was like an Oxford blood red or whatever. The ugliest of the 3 pressings, because like the Dangerous Days one was like a glossy kind of purple, and it looked really nice. And then the Black Parade one was like a smoky clear kind of thing, and that was super sick.
So bad.
And then the 3 Cheers one was just like a dirty red, and it's like
kind of like a crusty blood red.
Kind of, yeah. And like,
that would make
and
sense.
it's like, yes, I wanted this. I didn't know it was going to be this ugly, and even if I knew that, I still would have bought it anyway.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's kind of disappointing because the other ones were so cool. But what can you do? I got a great moment out of it.
Exactly. You got a great story out of it.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Okay.
So yeah, stay tuned. Stay to our Twitter for funny My Chem moments. We'll tweet when I don't know if they play Disenchanted. I'll be like, holy shit, they play Disenchanted. Everyone will be like, that's their worst song. And that's a bad take.
Oh, who said that?
I don't know. I just don't hear. Not enough love for that song. We need more Disenchanted love. It is.
Yeah. I mean, I won't be like keeping up with it, but if I see like, what is it, Come 41, if I see them tweet something and I'm gonna retweet them and be like, yeah, look at Ray and Gerard, I don't know, smooching on stage. Look at that. I love
Ray's
that.
grabbing Gerard's ass again. Oh no.
Like it's like they just did, the first show was like super tame. The one at the like the first official show back. Then they had their little hiatus again. And then they came back super chill. And then it's like the second one and on, they've just been going crazy. Like they're piss and vinegar. What's going on?
The fucking one where he came out, where Gerard came out in the all white suit with
the red,
and then but the face mask. I don't know if you saw it. It had the new Facebook logo on the forehead.
Yeah, it had a Meta. Yeah, what does that mean? What are they doing? And he was like crawling around on stage, like. It's like.
And I saw a tweet today of like one-liners from My Chem show so far. Like he's just saying shit, and it's like I was very much keeping up with like the first couple of shows, and he wasn't saying this shit. Like they went to Milton Keynes, they started playing their biggest shows of their career ever to date, and he just went batshit. They just gave him a microphone. And he's like, "This is the song that keeps my therapist driving a Lexus," and then I'm not okay.
Starts playing. What? Why? What's happening? And I'm okay with it because it's hilarious, but it's like, oh my god, they're going crazy. Yeah. Good for them.
I hope that by the time they get to the States, it's just completely unhinged, and they just like come out and they just play noise for an hour and a half.
It's they don't even sing. Yeah, just running around.
Gerard has like a little like something next to his, I don't know what quite it is, like he's got something next to his mic stand. I just want him to play with that fucking dial for the hour and a half.
Just have some fun.
Just like sing the entire set in a different voice effect.
I would love that so much. They're probably gonna do that. There's a good chance they're gonna do that because they're gonna get bored, and then Gerard's just gonna start messing with dials, and it's just gonna be an experience.
Play the whole set out of tune.
I can't wait to see My Chem. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
So excited. I hope they dress up for my date.
Gerard will come out in the fucking white suit with the blood mask. I would be so jealous.
Dude, yeah.
I'd be like, I'm flying to North Carolina right now. I'll be there by the end of the show.
Exactly. Yeah, chartering a jet.
Yeah.
God.
So we've also got music to talk about that came out. The Unlikely Candidates put out an album, Panther Island. Guess what? You'll never guess what.
What?
We talked to Kyle about it, and you can find it on our channels.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
Never would have guessed.
That's crazy.
Nuts, even.
Yeah. Album banged.
Yeah, I thought this album was pretty cool. The first time I had heard it, I said to Gloria, I was like, I don't fucking know about this thing. Like, I kept listening to it, and like it grew on me like very quickly. Like, this is a fantastic album.
It really is.
Long overdue, because they've been, I've known about them for a long ass time. I've been like, okay, let's drop an album, because like your EPs are great, but like get a full body of work, and like just like they kept putting out singles. I'm like, well, where's the album? Where's
guys.
the album? And it finally came out, and it's like it's just so fucking good. And I'm glad it's finally out. They kept saying like this is 9 years in the making because I like, and it's like Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus Christ. God, they have like 4 other albums behind this one. But yeah, this album was amazing. I did not have the same first listening experience as Shane. I was like, this is amazing. And Shane was like, and I was like, no,
are you sure? Did we listen to the same album?
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, this album's amazing. I love The Unlikely Candidates. Watch our interview. It was fun. It's good. Harry Styles drops a new album, Harry's House. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, Gloria asked me what I thought about this last night, and I said, or actually this morning.
That was this morning, yeah.
This day has been so fucking long. It felt like
right?
last night.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's for me to know and you to find out, and now it's time for her to also know. You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this one bit.
Tread lightly.
You're gonna ask me if I'm joking. You are. I'm just letting you know. Okay. That's your warning. I didn't hate it.
Okay.
You had me thinking I was gonna hate it too, because you were texting me. You're like, this fucking album, it's so slow. Everything is so fucking slow. It's like one big acoustic album. And like, this is the exact kind of pop music that I like.
You like that lo-fi kind of
like that synth-driven shit. Yeah. I thought we had like cemented that. I
know, but it's like it wasn't like synthy enough that I thought.
I mean, so I opened it up with I liked it because I did, but I thought that it lost all its momentum by the second half of the album. I thought that it opens amazingly. Like the first half of the record, I personally very much enjoyed. Completely lost me at the second half because like it slowed down for one song and then he just never picked the pace up again. It's like the last half of the album. I was like, I didn't have the track list in front of me because I was driving while I was listening to it, and I was like, okay, like this is just like he just like put a slow song in the middle. Like it's got to pick up at some point, or the album's almost over. You know, it went by that fast.
Yeah.
And then another song came on. I was like, okay, like me, like I don't know what's going on here, but like
maybe it's a bonus track.
We're almost there. We got to be almost there, right? We got like there's gonna be a big closer or something, and then another one. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? I'm starting to fall asleep, bro. Like I got another 30 minutes on this drive, and it just like it kept going, and it like there was no big anthemic closer. It was just like it was the same track from 4 tracks ago that he recycled and used that as the closer. Yeah, but I thought that the opening tracks up until pretty much that halfway point were solid. So that's that. But we were talking earlier because I know I'm fucking gonna buy Harry Styles tickets tomorrow as long as they're not $1 million a piece. I'll update you guys when we do this again. But I don't see these songs like live, like
no.
And like listening to the album, it's like As It Was wasn't a very good song.
No,
it's not. And it's one of the better songs on the album.
And I texted you that. I was like, this album made me like As It Was.
Because it's just like, but like, I just don't see many of these songs live. Like maybe As It Was, because it's like a little bit more like rocky / guitar driven. But like those slow songs, bro, you'll fucking put the crowd to sleep with those fucking lullabies, bro. And the first half is like, it's like some of the songs are like a decent like vibe song if you like want to turn down the tempo, but like you don't want to go all the way. But it's like I don't see like the crowd going fucking nuts for it. Like there's no like big hit on this album like a Watermelon Sugar or something. Like the song that's gonna be playing in the Targets is fucking As It Was, and like that's just not a very memorable song in my opinion.
Yeah, no, not at all. I half agree because you said half of the album you didn't like. I agree with that part. I was not a fan of this album. I was going to listen to it a second time because I listened to it on Sunday. God, I don't know when. I listened to it a while back.
Over the weekend.
While back meaning yesterday. And and I was not enjoying it. I was rolling tortillas. And my dad came in and he was like, oh, is this Harry's new album? I was like, oh my God, it's so bad. And he was like, no, really? Oh. And I went in on just how much I hated it. And I was like 4 songs in. So I was queuing it up again today because I was like, you know what? maybe I just listened to it wrong. Maybe I need to listen to it.
Harry says you're not allowed to listen to the album while rolling tortillas. That's why you had such a bad experience.
Exactly. I'm supposed to listen to it in a room with lights off, headphones, whatever. So I cue it up and the first song starts. And I'm like, I think I missed it. I think it's better on the second listen. Like how it kind of goes up and up and up, and you feel like it's going to turn into kind of like a pop song, but then it literally just cuts off as soon as like a poppy chorus would start and goes into this mellow, like boring opener. And I'm like, oh my God, you got me excited. And I just turned it off. So
Harry Styles was so bored, he just decided to edge his entire fan base.
Literally, dude. But it was just, the album, didn't enjoy it at all. It made me like As It Was, and I understand why As It Was. I understand why he only dropped one single from this album, because if he dropped any of the other songs as singles, they would have flopped.
Yeah, it would have been like Lorde dropping like all those singles for that fucking album. Like, granted, the album was boring as shit. Awful. But all of the songs on it were also boring by themselves.
Mm-hmm. It would have been embarrassing, because that's why he dropped. But As It Was, when you're listening to it on the album, does not fit. And you could tell that probably his label was like, you need to put a poppy track on here. You need a good song on here. Literally, you need to put a poppy track on here so we can boost that one and make that one your radio hit. And then the rest you could just do whatever.
Yeah. Your only hit off the record.
Dude, it was just so... It didn't move. As It Was the only upbeat song. And then I can't tell apart any of the other tracks, if I'm being completely honest. You could put on sushi restaurant music and I'd be like, oh, is this Matilda? And I was like, who's Matilda? I didn't get it. I didn't get the album. Was not a fan at all. Yeah. And it's disappointing because I'm a Harry stan and I wanted to like it. Well, I was hesitant because of As It Was. I was like, oh, but if the album sounds like this, it should be good. It should sound good in the context of the album. But no, it just made the album look worse because you got that poppy bit, that one song, and As It Was is pop, and then just goes immediately downhill after that because of the contrast of, hey, look at this upbeat, poppy, rock type thing, and then we're just gonna go back to lo-fi, acoustic, sad Harry. It's like if Falling was an album. Nobody asked for it.
Yeah, it was disappointing. Like, even as someone who, quite frankly, couldn't give much of a shit about what Harry Styles does on a day-to-day basis. Because I was just like, I expect better from a man like that. Of that stature. Just not what I was expecting as like an outsider. No. I haven't really seen anyone like drooling over it. Like, everyone and their mother was like, Fine Line is the best thing since sliced bread. But I haven't seen anyone be like, Harry's House is so good. It's just like, I see people like sharing one song on their story, and I'm like, are you sharing that because you think that like you're supposed to like it, or did you actually enjoy it?
Yeah. You're just choosing one random track.
You didn't even listen to the fucking album.
Exactly. Yeah. It was so disappointing. Makes me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I didn't even go in like, oh, it's gonna be Fine Line Part 2. Because it's like, you can't expect that, especially because his leading track was As It Was. And his leading track for his last album was the one where he's getting touched by all the people and he's like naked. Which one's that?
That was every music video for that album cycle.
You have a point. It was Lights Up.
Okay.
Instant hit. Instant classic. And then you have like it sucks how much Fine Line so much better than Harry's House. I'm this sad.
Dude had a whole ass pandemic to write a fucking album, and this is the shit he came out with.
This is what you came out with?
Were you bored?
You had 2 years.
He was so bored he projected the boredness onto the album and just put it out.
He really did. He really did, dude. I've seen a lot of love for Harry's House, mainly because I was looking for hate to see if anybody else. Yeah, because I was like, is anybody else hearing the exact same album I'm listening to, or did I get the rough draft of it? And no, I was seeing, if you think Harry's House is bad, then you're not a real fan, and blah 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 blah. And
Well,
I'm like,
there's
no,
takes like that for every major pop album. Like,
you have a point, but it was like
just go
page
to rap
after
Twitter,
page.
they'll rip the shit out of them, like, and they don't even
Oh
give
my
a fuck.
God.
They're just like,
No,
we didn't
dude,
listen to it, but we heard it sucked.
exactly. Yeah, but they were doing that to Kendrick, and I was
Yeah.
like, did you listen to that album?
No.
Bro, Twitter sucks. I hate Twitter. But this album sucked even more. That's all I have to say. We can move on.
Static Dress
I got my
dropped a new
rant out.
album, Rogue Carpet Disaster. You seem to like this album. You turned it on. You're like, this band bangs so hard.
Yeah, I like Static Dress.
Yeah.
Static Dress bangs. I like the oh my god, what's the word? I like how there's so many different genres on this record. Like they go from like hurting your ears because they're screaming and wailing, and then it's kind of like just like a rock song, and then it's like there's a little acoustic song, and I'm like, this is fantastic. This is exactly what my brain wants, and it works together. It's not like cluttered or bumpy. It's a very smooth album. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Come on the pod, Static Dress.
Yeah, this album was really cool, and like they've like they were doing it for a couple of years prior to like over the last year when we kind of started covering them, and pretty much everyone kind of found them because they just kind of popped out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
and it's like, where the hell did you guys come from?
Where have you been?
Yeah, and it's like, why are you guys so good, and where the fuck did you come from? Because like you've been doing it for a couple of years, and then it's just like, bam, everyone knows about them. This album's fucking great. Thoroughly enjoyed it. As you said, covers so many genres. It's like,
so many.
Am I listening to a metalcore, post-hardcore? Am I listening to a rock? Is this radio rock? Am I listening to a pop album? And it's like,
butt rock?
Yeah.
No, didn't have that. I didn't have that.
It goes fucking everywhere, and it really holds your attention the entire fucking time. I would kill to interview them. That's all I'm gonna say. Would love to have you guys on the show if you're interested. We're free when you're free.
Yes.
Except for these next couple of weeks, because we're.
I was
going to
say, except for these 2 weeks. Yeah. Coheed and Cambria dropped a single, Comatose.
This song's pretty cool. I've been fucking with all the songs they've kind of put out for this album. They delayed the album because of like vinyls or whatever the fuck. But they're touring in the summer and they got Mothica, so maybe
you going?
I might. I'm not like a massive fan, but like I like Mothica a lot, so it's like, do I go? Do I not? Remains to be seen. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought this song was good.
Nice.
That was about it.
Our last night dropped a new single, Uninstall. I mean, it was good.
This was like poppy-ish, right? When I say poppy, I mean it wasn't like metal or like.
No, it was
lighter.
Metalcore. Like, I don't fucking. It was a song.
It was a song.
The chorus was very catchy though. I got it playing in my head right now. It was like a very like poppy chorus.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Because it's like, I'm just like, God damn, that's so catchy. But yeah, I like the song.
Banged. I liked the, as you said, the poppy chorus. That's what stuck with me because I was like, was that the whole song? No, it's not. Brick and Mortar dropped a new single, Self Care. So frustrated.
I like this song. I liked it more than the last one. Mystery to Myself is still my favorite song to come from this line of singles that Brick and Mortar's put out. But I thoroughly enjoyed this one a lot more than the last song. I liked it.
It's good.
Yeah. Asking Alexandria put out a new single within Temptation. It's called Fading Out. It's off their album See What's on the Inside, but they put a person on it to sing one of the verses. God, I love versions like this.
This is your favorite kind of song, actually,
this is
right?
my favorite kind of collaboration.
Yeah. You don't have anything else to add?
I really couldn't give two shits about this.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't suck. Like, I thought that the vocalist from Within Temptation fit well on the track. But like, I just, I get like the appeal behind these kinds of collabs, but it's like, I don't give a fuck about these
just
collabs.
Give us a new track.
Like, because I think that like they like put out a music video with the band, the Within Temptation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I think it's like their way of like making it like the next single off of the album. But it's like, just fucking make a music video for it to have them play the fucking song on tour. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't like. It's just like, you know, and I get like there's appeal for it, but it's just like it was such a big thing during like the pandemic. Between that and acoustic versions, it's like I don't want either of those.
I don't miss those.
Put a sick beat drop in the butt rock song. Like, that's what I want to hear. Like that's what I need. Not whatever the hell this is, but
yeah. I forgot about all the acoustic and stripped back and piano versions of songs that we would get in the pandemic. Completely forgot about those.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I thought this was fine. That's all I really have to add. Yours truly and You Me at 6 dropped a new single, Hallucinate. Banger.
When they were teasing this song, I sent it to Gloria. I was like, that looks like what did I say? Heart of Gold. The silhouette. It was not.
No, it was not. And it did.
Yeah,
it did. He just got married, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's crazy.
But so I was like, damn. But this is a cool collaboration too. I think it kind of fits a little bit more, but I was like, that kind of looks like him, so I'm gonna go with that. Even though everyone in the comments was like, it's You Me at 6. I'm like, no, it's that guy.
You thought you were one step ahead.
One. Yeah, I was just outsmarting everybody. But this single single's cool. I've really been digging like what Yours Truly has been doing with this EP cycle. They've got an EP coming out. I'm very excited. Just because they've like kind of went like a darker route. Because the album that they put out in 2020, it was 2020. Was very it? Like it was like very pop punk, very like bright pop rock kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like I like that, but like I do very much like I thoroughly enjoy the like a little bit darker kind of pop rock, pop punk that they've got going on. And like Lights On, man, I haven't stopped listening to that song. When this playlist ended, that was the first song that came on in my shuffle.
Wow. It knows you.
It knows me so well. So I'm very excited for the EP.
For sure. I really like this track. I also thought it was Heart of Gold. Was a little disappointed because like that would have been cool. But I'm pretty sure he would have told us, right? He would have been like,
ask him if he was doing anything.
That's true. I don't know.
We weren't like, are you collaborating with Yours Truly?
With Yours Truly? He'd be like, who?
He'd be like, no. Yeah. Where'd you get that from? There's a silhouette picture on Twitter.com.
It looks exactly like you.
Kind of looks like, we didn't see you stand up, but like you sitting down, kind of just like thinking about you standing up, and it kind of looks like you.
It looks like you.
Yeah. Drag Me Out put a new single, Crystal Arms. This song's pretty cool. Patiently waiting for the album. They had to delay it, but hopefully it comes out in August. But this song's cool. I'm excited for the album whenever it does come out.
This song, this was heavy, right? This was like ridiculously heavy. That's all I have to say.
It's like, why you got to put this shit on here?
No, it's fine, man. I thought it was good for a heavy song. Not my genre, but Shane liked it, so I will take Shane's lead.
Thanks.
Say it was great. Yeah. Fame on Fire dropped a new single, Cutthroat.
Fucking banger. Finally.
Yeah, right? Dude, they didn't even say anything about this at my date because I saw them live at Trinity of Terror.
Oh my God. Well, I saw them live back in November with Ice Nine Kills on a headlining tour where Ice Nine Kills played more than 12 songs.
Dude, shut up. I didn't know you saw them on a headlining tour.
Yeah, I saw them back last November. It was Fame on Fire, Occurrence, not Black Veil Brides, Bad Omens, and Ice Nine Kills.
How did I miss that? Oh, they didn't come to Virginia.
That's why. Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Oh, I remember posting about it and being super salty, and I think I blocked out that you went because I really wanted to go. So I was like, he didn't go, I didn't go.
I definitely went.
Why I oughta. I'm so mad.
So, but when I saw them at that date, they played this song. It was the unreleased song they played for during the set. And I was like, this song fucks so hard. They need to drop it ASAP. And they had put out 3 singles off this upcoming record they announced with this song. I was like, okay, where is the fucking song that you guys played? Because that song absolutely rocks. So every single time they would put out a single, it's not like I would like Friday would hit, it would pop up in my new releases, and like all like Korn could fucking put out a new album, but I would listen to the Fame on Fire thing first because I'm like, is it the fucking song? And it was never that fucking song. So last Friday I was like, this can't be that fucking song. They're just playing me at this point. And it started, I was like, it's that fucking song.
It's the song. It's the song. Yeah.
So I'm very excited that this is finally out.
Yeah. I enjoyed this song a lot.
Yeah, this was a very good song. You didn't return my energy on that one, and I'm very upset. I'm very excited.
This song was so good, and I loved it.
Yeah, there we go. This song is so fucking good, and I'm so fucking glad it's finally fucking out. So true. Palais Royale put out a new single, Broken. Dude,
they're so annoying, but like, why do they make some good songs? Like, not this one, but like in general.
The thing that I'm most confused about is like, one, they're massive now. This music video hit 1 million views in 4 days.
Oh no.
They're huge. And it came out of like nowhere, because like it was like Boom Boom Room Side B, and now we're here at 1 million views in 4 days. Like, where the fuck did that come from? Like, I remember listening to Boom Boom Room Side B, thinking that I was like, I found like the most underground band fucking possible. And like now they're just they're touring with Korn this summer in amphitheaters.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
And that was going to be my next point. That tour makes no fucking sense. They don't have like solid support across the whole tour. So like, I guess would it be direct? I guess like the direct support slot, because there's 2 headliners on the tour. So like the direct support slot like changes. So does the first opener, but it's only between 2 people. They've got like POD, which makes sense because they came up at the same time. Helmet, which makes sense because they came up at the same time, and like PayPal Royale. And I think there's a couple other bands, but it's like but Palais Royale was playing at Mayday, and I've wanted to see them for so long. I really have, but it was like out of all the ways that I was going to see them, with Korn wasn't like with Korn wasn't in the cards. So like I'm stoked that I finally get to like check that off my box and be like, I saw Palais Royale, because they've been a band that I've wanted to see, but I also wanted to like see them in a club where like Remington like jumps off a fucking balcony or something, like a typical Palais Royale show.
Yeah.
So, but that tour very much confuses me, because at my date, it's Jarris Johnson, the guy that did the reloaded version of the Papa Roach song, Palais Royale, Evanescence, and Korn. And it's like that lineup doesn't make sense to me in the slightest. I mean, Jarris Johnson kind of does, because he's kind of doing like the new medley kind of shit, like the people he's associating himself with. He's not my favorite though. But the Palais Royale is the real kicker. Like, I was with my partner when they announced that, and I was like, I need a minute to process this. Like, this doesn't make any sense in my brain.
No,
like none at all.
I don't think Korn fans listen to Palais Royale.
I don't think it'll translate.
No,
because they're just rock.
Yeah.
And Korn is
whatever he says,
and that's Korn. So I don't think that's going to translate very well, but at the same time, there's going to be Evanescence fans there that might translate with.
They're all old though. Respectfully, like, I can't see their old fans like, moshing to Palais Royale. Like, they just stand
no one's moshing at a Korn concert anyway.
Exactly, but that's what Palais Royale wants. They want that energy in the crowd, and Korn stands are just it's gonna be like the Limp Bizkit show you went to, where they'll just kind of stand there.
I think it's gonna be similar to, like, I didn't personally go, but because it was right before I really got into Motionless in White, but in the summer of 2019, Motionless in White opened for Alice Cooper. That was so funny. I'm gonna laugh for myself. They opened for Alice Cooper, and and like, that's such a weird like fucking kind of tour. But they played songs that like kind of like they've got songs that would pander more to that audience. Like, they've got like, they were playing like Everybody Sells Cocaine, and like, I would murder someone to hear that song live, because I want to hear that song live.
Yeah.
But they weren't playing like fucking like Thoughts and Prayers, and Chris wasn't telling the 50 plus crowd that they were gonna have a bang over tomorrow. Like,
oh my god, no. No.
Like he's not saying that shit. So I think it's gonna be similar to that, but it's just it on paper it's so fucking weird.
It makes no sense.
I will report back after the show happens, and I will let everybody know. But right now on paper it makes no sense. Despite that, Broken. I didn't think the song was all that bad. Like not my favorite Palais Royale song in the slightest, but I didn't think that like it sucked horribly, you know?
No. It's
Broken.
meh.
Broken.
It's just kind of meh, you know? I'm not like a Palais Royale hater. As much as it seems as I am. I don't mind them.
It's just funny to rag on them from time to
exactly.
time.
It's just they're just silly little guys. But yeah, this song was okay. Just I don't know. I have nothing else to add. They're Palais Royale. What do you want from me? I hated their album. Okay. Cheem dropped a new single, Snag. Welcome back, Cheem.
The opening to this fucking song sounded like a Fall Out Boy song. I will not be taking any questions.
You didn't say that. We spoke to them.
Because I wasn't thinking about it until after I'd heard the single a few more times.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it sounds like a Fall Out Boy song, the opening, and I will not be taking any criticisms or questions on the matter. Case closed. The song was good.
Is it old Fall Out Boy or
Yes.
new Fall Out Boy? Okay, then that's a compliment from you. It'd be a compliment either way for me, but whatever. This song was good.
You didn't hear my Fall Out Boy?
No,
no,
I didn't. I honestly, I don't listen to Fall Out Boy that much. Out of the emo trinity, they were the least
never say
that I
again.
listened. They were the I barely listened
Bottom
to them.
of the barrel. I get it.
Yeah. I loved my emo band Panic at the Disco and 21 Pilots. They were my emo bands. But yeah, this song was very good. I love Cheem. Still have Smooth Brain on repeat.
True.
It's a banger, and this was a banger too.
So true.
Yep.
Microwave, not Tool, Glory. It's not Tool. The band, not Tool. Microwave,
not Tool. The band, not Tool.
Not Tool. Put out a new single, Straw Hat. This song is pretty cool. We put out the album already, so that we can interview you guys and we can tell you guys a story about how Glory thought you guys were Tool.
It'll be really funny, guys.
It'll be great. You'll probably be like, what the fuck is up with these kids?
They'll just leave.
Yeah. But the song is cool, and I'm patiently awaiting a bigger body of work.
Me too. This song was very good, and after listening to this one, it finally hit in my head where it's like, how did I get Tool and Microwave confused? That makes no sense. So yeah, thanks for putting out this song, because now my brain will finally separate you guys. So well done. Thank you. Mayday Parade dropped a new single, Losing My Mind. That's been me all weekend. That's been the only text I've been sending Shane. But yeah, this song banged. Love you, Mayday Parade. This was great.
It was a Mayday Parade song, that's for sure. All reliable. I don't know. I'm thinking this is like a B-side from the album.
You think?
Because there's no fucking way that they're already putting out a new record. They put one out like 6 months ago.
They're just so excited.
Yeah. And it's like they didn't even they toured after putting out the album, but they didn't technically tour in support of it because they did an anniversary tour.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm thinking it's a B-side, but stranger shit has happened. Maybe we'll get a new Mayday Parade album this year.
I'd love to see it. Honestly, love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Magnolia Park and Derek from Mayday Parade put out a new single, Feel Something. Mayday Parade Camp had a busy Friday.
Right?
With a collab and a new single.
Jesus.
And Magnolia Park announced a new EP coming out in a couple of weeks. This song was cool as well. I actually like this one, I think, a little bit more than Tokyo.
Really?
It like from first listen, because it's a little bit like Tokyo is a very cool song, and I liked it after listening to it a million times. But like on first listen, this song just kind of connects because it's like it's what like their EP was,
yeah,
the mixtape.
Mixtape.
Whereas like the lead single off the EP was like where the fuck are they kind of like taking this, you know? Because it was like not what they had just put out. So this one I was just like, this is off the bat a fucking banger.
For sure. Yeah, I love this track. I do still prefer Tokyo. But we spoke to Magnolia Park if you want to go watch that. Yeah, about Tokyo. But this song banged, and I did not see this collab coming. I probably should have, because Magnolia Park's like taking over the world.
And they just toured with them.
Exactly. But it's just kind of like a whoa.
We need another Magnolia Park and Mayday parade tour so we can hear this song live every night. Actually, they are touring together. That's right. For Sad Summer, they're doing half a Sad Summer. Not any of my dates, but maybe there will be videos of them doing this song live together, which is fine by me. I don't have to experience it right away. That's okay.
You don't have to pay $200.
I'll live vicariously through someone.
Young Haim dropped a new single, Galaxia. I'm sorry. I felt confident with the first one, and I second guessed myself. I'm pretty sure it's Galaxia.
Sounds right to me.
This song banged. However it's pronounced, it banged.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, this song is really cool. But we're long overdue, Young Haim. Let's do it.
Right, where have you been?
Yeah,
like graduating.
Yeah, and like they did like put out an EP and like kind of just never hit them up. So that's our bad. But it's been long overdue. Let's chat. The last time you spoke to them, I had COVID. It was back in 2020.
Yeah, with your mug.
Yep. That's how long it's been.
God, wow.
But this song is super cool. So hell yeah.
Come on the pod.
So true. Pollyanna put out a new single, Pathetic. What a 180 from the last two singles.
Right.
Fucking, I mean, the song is still cool. It's just like we went from like in your face, like holy shit, bangers, and it's like we got a really slow song for you.
Yeah.
It's cool though. I like the song. So, didn't like, it's a song. It's a slow song. I like it. It's cool in the context of the album. It's pretty cool.
It does work in the context of the album. Yeah, this song was good. This is definitely their high definition Drink to Drown.
Oh God. Don't even compare it to Drink to Drown.
Dying in LA of the album. That was a deep cut.
That's a fucking insult comparing it to Dying in LA.
No. See, Dying in LA was one of my favorites when it first came out. So that's a compliment.
Comparing a
band in LA.
Comparing a band to Panic at the Disco in 2022 is an insult. I'm sorry.
Unless you're saying when one of the eras when Ryan Ross was there.
Yeah, sure. But Pray for the Wicked.
I'm sorry. I take it back. But this song was good. It was definitely slow. Didn't expect it as a single. That's cool though. Hot Milk dropped a new single, Teenage Runaways.
Hey, this song fucking bangs.
True. Was that it? This song was good. I love Hot Milk. Come on the podcast.
I missed them when they were in Jersey. It's very upsetting. But
I thought you saw them.
No, we had the day open. And I was like, if the day stays open, I'll go. And then we wound up doing like 3 interviews on that day. I was like, never mind, I can't go. And one of them wound up being at night. And then my chem dropped the fucking song anyway. So even if I had tickets, I might have stayed home anyway because I was in complete shock.
Yeah.
But I did miss them. So manifesting that they come back soon, maybe around the time of the EP. Because I really do want to see them, because I mean, we talk about them all when every single comes out. We're like, this band's fucking sick.
This is so good.
So yeah, come on the podcast for more talkative in interviews.
We're just tired now. Or at least I am. Are you?
I've been up for a while.
Oh yeah, we had a 9 a.m. interview today.
Secrets put out a new single, Get Out of My Head. This song is fucking cool.
Why I oughta.
This song was fucking cool. I think the lead single off the album, the 90-second in your face and out of your face immediately song, is my favorite. This, I think, might be my second favorite single from this album cycle. I'm very excited for this album. All the songs have rocked.
Yes, these songs rocked. The Wonder Years, our last song of the night. I forgot how you usually transition to that. And for our last track, single of the night. The Wonder Years dropped new single, Summer Clothes. The Wonder Years, I do love you. I'm sorry for slandering you so much as a joke. Your music is good. Thank you. This was good.
Yeah, this song's pretty cool. Manifesting an album this year. It's been a minute. And manifesting more bangers. I don't fucking know. This song was cool. Although like a little bit slower than the last one. So I'm fucking with the lead single a little bit more. But you know how it is. You know. That's all the topics we have tonight. You can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. You can follow us on Instagram. It's Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube is Good Noise Podcast. Every audio streaming service ever is Good Noise Podcast.
Oh, whoa, you're already here. I zoned out.
Bandcamp is goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com, and Patreon is patreon.com/goodnoisepodcast. Glory has your important plugs, your Twitch subs, your Patreon subscribers, and then we're going to sign off. We got an interview to do. Wake up!
The Patreon supporters, thank you to my brother, my uncle Matt from Pulses, Jeremy, Brady, Zari, and Eric, and thank you to our Twitch subs, Coastal Ever Kahadley, Sam, and Matt again from Pulses. Matt, you get 3 thank yous. Thank you, Matt. Important plugs, Black Lives Matter. Yes. Stop Asian hate. Jesus Christ. Ow. Stop Asian hate. Keep wearing your mask at shows because pandemic still here. Be a decent person. I don't know. That's all I have to say.
All right. Well, on that note, I have been Shane.
I have been Glory.
And we'll see you when we see you. Bye.